I'm trial lawyer Joe Saunders. The Stryker Rejuvenate and AGB hip implants were recalled in 2012 as a result of an unusually high failure rate. Some surgeons believe that almost all of the Stryker implants will have to be redone within the next 2, 3, or 4 years. The Stryker Rejuvenate and AGB hip implants had a poor design that allowed corrosion, and they weren't properly tested in humans before Stryker started an aggressive marketing campaign to sell these to America's doctors and consumers. The poor design of the joint between the trunnion and the ball in the implant allows fretting and corrosion of the metal parts. This corrosion allows leaching of cobalt and chromium into the hip compartment. This cobalt and chromium causes inflammation and damage to the hip tissue and ultimate failure of the implant. The Stryker implants are different than the metal-on-metal implants that were recalled that have been in the news over the last few years in several ways. The metal-on-metal implants that were recalled that were in the news leached metal from the friction between the metal cup and the metal ball. The Stryker implants leach metal from a loose joint in the implant. A revision or repair of the Stryker implant is a much more invasive and more serious surgery than a repair or replacement of the other metal-on-metal implants, because with Stryker implant, the surgeon has to remove the stem that goes down the femur. Removal of that stem frequently requires a splitting of the femur, called an osteotomy, to remove that spike in the femur. This results in a longer recovery time and more residual disability after the surgery. Our firm has filed Stryker lawsuits in both state and federal courts. Some of the cases that have been filed in the state and federal courts have been settled by Stryker, although thousands more are proceeding in the court system. It appears that recipients of the Stryker implant will have an option to settle their case or proceed to trial against Stryker. If you or a loved one has a Stryker Rejuvenate or AGB implant, please contact me through my website contact form or call me at 800-748-7115. Thank you.